Welcome everyone, and welcome to the Chiseler's Hall of Shame. I am your host for the Chiseler's Hall of Shame, James Pirana Madonna of Mega Life 21, the hardest hitting internet talk radio station on the planet. And I am here representing the very exciting, fast-growing group on Facebook titled Regional Food and Drink. And my Chiseler's Hall of Shame pulls no punches, it takes no prisoners, no holds barred. It tells the absolute hard-hitting truth. And this Chiseler's Hall of Shame is about a company known as the Grease Truck, okay, located at 40 College Avenue. That is 40 College Avenue on the main campus of Rutgers University, New Brunswick, New Jersey. Okay, the original Grease Truck. And this establishment appears to be very popular with the college campus crowds over at Rutgers. And it was seen on TV on the Travel Channel. Okay, the problem I have with the Grease Truck is that their owners were just extremely highly ecstatic, smiling, jumping up and down. Couldn't be happier than a pig in shit because of the popularity of their business. And what makes up their business primarily? A bunch of naive, stupid college kids. And why? Because the problem I have here at Chiseler's Hall of Shame is their signature product that they're known for, and that is the fat sandwich. Now, the fat sandwich, it might sound like a pretty good value, okay? It sounds pretty big. Now, what makes the fat sandwich a fat sandwich? What is in a fat sandwich? What makes it fat? Well, what I noticed was you had a white roll, a white bun, which is crap, of course, white flour, processed white flour, and then you had a small amount of the main ingredient, which happens to be the meat, whatever meat you choose. And then on top of that small amount of meat, rather stingy portion of meat, you have layer upon layer of toppings, loaded with toppings, and that builds it up. Oh, it's getting fatter now. But what makes it a fat sandwich is not something positive. It is not a value for the money. Oh no. It is a huge handful of French fried white potatoes put into the sandwich and then closed and rolled up so you cannot see that there's a huge handful of French fries in the sandwich. That's what makes it fat. So you got the white flour of the bun, and then you have cheap filler white potatoes and a little bit of meat and a lot of topping. And this is what makes the original Grease Truck fat sandwich so fat and unfortunately so popular. Meanwhile, the Middle Eastern people that own this business are extremely happy. Of course, they have a bunch of stupid American college kids going there because it's probably, aside from the school cafeteria, it's probably one of the few places that the kids can get lunch on campus because that's where it's located. Okay, on campus of Rutgers University, on the campus. So they have no choice but to love it and to become steady customers of this place. Not because of the quality, not because it's a great value for the money, but simply because it's there and it's within walking distance of the school. And meanwhile, these people that own it, these Middle Eastern people that own it, they just love the fact that they're really popular because their profit margin must be very high because they're working out of a truck and they're stiffing people with very little meat and lots of filler and lots of French fries, carefully hidden in the sandwich. That's what makes the fat sandwich fat. That's what makes their profits fat, and that's what makes their business bank accounts fat. And they're laughing all the way to the bank because the American consumer is fooled once again by the cheap filler, French fried potatoes, white potatoes, just like people that own so-called Mexican or Tex-Mex takeout restaurants or restaurants that are Americanized Mexican food. Taco Bell, when they make a burrito, it's filled with garbage. It's filled with white rice, the #1 cheap filler. So smarten up, American consumer. Become the educated consumer. Use your mind. Don't be fooled. Okay? Don't be deceived. Don't be a sucker. Leave it up to old James to set you straight. Thank you for joining me for this week's second Chiseler's Hall of Shame. Thank you. Bye-bye.